Hello everyone, this is Susan Gerbic from the GSOW Guerrilla Skepticism on Wikipedia project. Today, after listening to this podcast, you're going to need to go to the show notes and get the links to many different projects. This is Thanksgiving week, and I want to share with you some of the blessings from my world. While science enthusiasts are all still abuzz about the European Space Agency landing on a comet, GSOW has had its own equivalent of a European project completed. Led by Dutch team leader Leon Korteweg, he coordinated the creation of the ECSO Wikipedia page. This is the European Council of Skeptical Organizations, which has existed since 1994 and contains most of the European skeptic groups. Leon and others have been working on the creation of most of the various groups' Wikipedia pages that make up the ECSO. This is a very important Wikipedia page, as it links all of the various groups' Wikipedia pages in one handy-dandy place. Leon has been responsible for organizing the creation or rewrites of everything on the ECSO page. It has been quite an adventure. Coordinating this project is something that only a multilingual group could accomplish, which is something that probably could not be done on traditional Wikipedia. Language shouldn't be a barrier to knowledge in team projects. Now that the umbrella page for ECSO has been created, we will be able to branch off into many more projects. And by the way, the ECSO is the same organization that runs the European Skeptic Congress every 2 years. The location moves as different skeptic groups host the conference. I was scheduled to speak in 2013 in Sweden, but I started chemo treatments that month. The next Congress is September 2015 in London, so save the date. I'm planning on going. I don't know if you saw the Twitter debate that was being shared everywhere between Curt Schilling, who is a baseball pitcher and now a commentator for ESPN, and Keith Law, who also works as a reporter for ESPN. Apparently, Curt Schilling decided to rant on Twitter about anti-vax and young Earth creationism, and Keith started sending back zingers to Curt. And just another day on Twitter, right? Well, what makes this different is that ESPN suspended Keith from Twitter a couple days and did nothing to Schilling, who started the whole mess and looks like an idiot and still continues to tweet. ESPN says Keith's support of evolution has nothing to do with his suspension. Right. Anyway, Leon and I spent a couple hours updating both Keith Law and Curt Schilling's Wikipedia pages to reflect the event. I noticed their Wikipedia page views have skyrocketed over normal views because of the media attention, so check them out. Another thing I'm grateful for are some pretty awesome LA friends who got their butts up and went and handed out literature at the Teresa Caputo show a couple weeks ago. My friends are starting up a new skeptic group in the LA area that is focused on being activists and keeping busy with workshops and field trips. The group is called the Investigation Network, and if you're in the area, please check them out. See the show notes for the link to their their Facebook page, as well as to the video of them politely talking to people in line to see Caputo. I learned a lot watching this video. The theater manager tried to scare him off, and they handled it professionally and successfully. Operation Ice Cream Cone is over. Remember that I talked about Operation Bumblebee a few weeks ago, and Sheldon Helms was interviewed about his involvement by Derek last month? Well, Phase 2 was Operation Ice Cream Cone, and only the 50 people who were involved in the project know the results, and who the target psychic medium was this time. I'm not releasing any details just yet. I got burned by some in our community last time. These things take time and money. Special thanks to everyone in their inner secret circle, Emery and Heather Henderson, and all the people I've learned to rely on over and over. Finally, one more thing of many I'm thankful for was the opportunity to attend the Skeptic Toolbox last August. I know you have heard me talk about this non-traditional conference many times here on Skepticality, and I want you to seriously think over attending it next year. It is held in Eugene, Oregon. It's a beautiful university campus. This is 4 days of hands-on learning, hanging out with some of the major players in our community, including Ray Hyman and Harriet Hall, and participating as well. I've written an article about this last event. Please check the show notes for a link to that article. So many things to be thankful for. I seem to be cancer-free, and I think that I would have to thank all the people who participated in the trials before me. Science really can be amazing. There's a lot of work yet to do, and we need to step up and take responsibility in our own way to help people become better critical thinkers. GSOW is doing what it can, and I'm training new people all the time. It's so exciting to see them move through the training process and start working on their own. I'm always so proud of their achievements. Seriously, there is a lot of work to do, and this is far more important and useful than arguing on Twitter and Facebook. You won't change that person's mind. They probably aren't even looking at the links you post. We have to go after the people who really do want information, the fence sitters, and the children. I can't believe I just said we have to go after children, but you know what I mean. They're using Wikipedia also, looking for information. Let's make sure they're getting the correct information. I need you. Well, we need you. Please consider joining this project. I'm a kind and patient trainer. I promise I can teach you. And yes, it does take time, and once you start this, you might find less time for TV, video games, and arguing on the internet. But then that's a good thing, right? So write to us today at gsowteam@gmail.com. Thank you.